Creepy.
Don't you always feel and look like you got away with something when they put your shit through security and you're grabbing it and the guy looks at you like, thank you. Like you're like, holy fuck.
Wow, they didn't discover the bomb.
Then you realize you don't have anything.
What is that about?
I don't know.
It's the same thing as when you leave a store.
Without buying anything, I do the same thing.
You feel fucking guilty as shit.
I always feel like I have to stop before the exit to look at something.
Right.
Like, oh, postcards.
You don't look suspicious.
Right. So it's like, well, if he was stealing something, he obviously wouldn't stop.
Right.
So I feel like a fucking tool.
We all do that, though.
Yeah.
I know we all do that.
Just all guilt. We don't want to look
what's
guilty.
What's all that guilt about?
I don't know. I've had it. I'm stopping doing it.
Why can't we just walk out of a store?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't buy anything. I'm walking the fuck out of here.
Guilt-free.
I'll walk out and actually announce, I'm not stealing anything. Yeah, it's a weird thing. You're afraid of being stopped. I don't know why. It's so stupid because I have nothing.
I mean, come on. We're white.
my stupid gag, and I do this, and I'll throw myself under the bus every time that it goes off. I scream, run.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that is good.
Every time, and then the guy will like, oh, that's funny, but I still got to check your bag.
I've only been checked like once like that. It goes off all the time.
Yeah.
Because I steal, yeah.
Because you're a thief. Back in...
I used to love good stealing every once in a while.
Yeah, the day.
Back in the day, I used to love a little...
Oh, it's fucking great. I would go to stationery stores with your friends, and that was like you're cutting your thievery teeth. Candy, magazines, things like that.
Playboy magazines for us.
And that adrenaline
and baseball
rush.
Cards.
Yeah, baseball cards.
Those were tough. They were right in front.
Right at the counter.
But the Playboy magazines were really easy. Sorry to interrupt your story, but I'm in on this
right
one.
With you on this one.
The Playboy magazines, they always put in the back corner or something because they were embarrassed to have it in the store, which was perfect for stealing. And they didn't have cameras back then. They didn't even have the fucking mirrors up yet.
Nothing.
It
was the guy's eyes, and he would look around like...
Yep.
Because I've seen some of my friends get caught, man. I never got caught. I was pretty good with not putting too much candy in the pocket so you're not walking out looking like you got fucking elephantitis.
We called it the Sprint for Freedom. I would always wait for the guy to make his rounds in the stationery store in Centerport. Near the Centerport stores. He would always make his rounds eventually, just because he was bored to be sitting behind the counter.
Right, yeah.
And I would be ready to go, man. As soon as he left his spot, which is meaning he's moving away from the door.
It's conspicuous if
we
you
would
run,
call it
though.
the Sprint for Freedom.
Really?
And then we wouldn't go back in that store for a while. We were convinced he knew.
I'd use covert more.
Oh, you went covert. We went Sprint for fucking freedom.
Walk around, fucking, okay, this is cool. I don't have anything in my pockets. And then leave. It was so good. No candy tasted better than stolen candy, right?
That's right.
Fucking hit the woods up, go to the hideout.
That's right.
And just start eating your bounty of goods that you
did the
stole.
steaks, right? That was a big fraternity thing because we were all poor.
What?
Stealing steaks.
Oh, I never did that. No.
Oh man, we would up the ante when we got older.
Stealing meat is just a different level.
It really is.
Why?
Thievery. I don't know.
It was better than eating fucking. Are we
Yeah,
allowed to curse for this?
Yeah,
of course.
It was better than the Chef Boyardee and all that. Really, like mac and cheese and all that. We wanted to eat for real.
This is something really hungry about stealing meat.
Yeah, but we didn't have the
From
money to
supermarket?
get a nice steak.
From supermarket, yeah.
We had money for our beer and drugs, of course, but
How'd you get through the checkout?
This is years ago. I don't even know.
You just walked through?
Yeah.
Or did you go past the customer service thing where there's no checkout person?
Oh, so that's smart.
Or the other way where now you're stuck at the exit door instead of the entrance one?
No,
Very scary.
We would have one guy would be buying, groceries. Legit. And then you would have some extras. That's how we got away with it. But
Would you shove it in your shirt or something?
Yeah.
Where do you hide a London
right
broil?
in your jeans, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Pull that shit out. It was marinated nice.
It's pretty fucking picking pubes off of it. Yee.
Honestly, that's a memory that goes so far back. I don't know exactly how he pulled it off anymore. I'm trying to remember.
Everyone stole back then. It's just what you did. Sam, don't fall into that as a young kid.
Young kid.
Fucking 35 now.
He stole pubic hair and put it on his head.
Funny.
Stealing was kind of fun.
It was just too much tension, though. It was too nerve-wracking.
It was nerve-wracking.
What an anxiety attack.
For sure. But then when you checked out what your loot.
That was the good shit, too, like when you stole from a canister. But there was some stealing that was just for the sake of stealing, like going into a hardware store and stealing a bolt.
Oh, really?
Like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this?
I think the worst we ever did was like a steak here and there.
Yeah.
I never went for like the big ticket
the big
items.
ticket toys,
jewelry or clothes or any of that shit. I never went down that road.
I got caught so many times stealing comic books.
And then you have to go in that back office.
You were that bad?
I was a terrible thief.
Really?
I was greedy. I'd always come back and try to steal more. Yeah, we get busted. Me and my friend Paul got caught stealing comic books in this place that we used to always go to at the flea market, and the guy liked us.
Yeah.
It was like when Rerun got busted. The guy was like, come on, you guys were like, I liked you guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he took back some of the, instead of calling our parents, he took back some of the comics that we had actually bought, too.
You should have told him the story of the scorpion and the frog.
Oh. I don't know that story.
It's a story about a scorpion who wants to get across the river, and he wants to go on the frog's back and fucking, get a hitch a ride with the frog. And the frog's like, fuck you, you're a scorpion, you're going to kill me. And the scorpion just tells the frog, look, I'm not going to kill you. You're doing me a favor. I'm not going to... And this argument just goes on and on and on. So finally the frog gives in and goes, okay, get on my back, we'll go across. And the frog's swimming across, and they get in the middle, and the scorpion fucking hits the goddamn frog with his stinger. And the frog's dying. He goes, what the fuck are you doing? Why'd you do that? He goes, because I'm a scorpion. Right?
Enough said.
Yeah, and then they both said, why are we talking? Because I'm a frog and we're not supposed to do that. I should have hopped away.
Exactly. But that's, that's
you're
how
a thief. We got busted.
You're a thieving little kid.
Yeah. I got caught.
Those back rooms were scary.
They're terrible.
They were threatening. I remember in Green Lawn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the old supermarket in Green Lawn. I think it's now a drugstore for the people that want to go local with me. And we got pulled into the back room, and they never called our parents, but it was the threat they were going to call our parents. So then I remember a few nights going by where you're just wondering if, when that phone rang, if it was the fucking supermarket.
Oh, was that scary?
But you know what? We never stole again from that place.
Yeah.
Not that our stealing was that regular, but
it was that innocent stealing.
I think so.
There's the innocence, the thievery.
Stealing dirty magazines. I used to go to a machine and jimmy them out with a fucking screwdriver. Wee Magazine, Penthouse, and Playboy.
Yeah, wait, how'd you jimmy the machine back then?
It was just a magazine machine. You just put the screwdriver under it, and there would always be a magazine ready to be pulled out, and you just get the screwdriver under it and just fucking
now you're using
forward.
Tools.
Wow.
Now you're using thieving tools. That's worse than just innocent
That's how
thievery.
long I've been a sex addict. That's what I would do.
You figured that out, though.
Yeah.
We figured out the soda thing, and I was the one that with the thinnest arm, so I was the one that got all the free sodas.
Yeah.
Do you remember that gag?
Sticking your arm all the way up.
All the way up. It was creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Because you were jammed up in there up to your elbow.
It's like German porn.
And I remember the first time doing it, I was wondering if I was going to be electrocuted. And it was an older kid who used to be thin arm guy passing on the talent at Harbor Fields High School. And I was the guy because my arm was so thin.
He'd look at everybody's arm. Yeah, I'm going to pass it on to you, my friend.
And then I remember, like it was yesterday, he goes, okay, get your arm up there. And then he would explain, you feel those wires? Okay, you want to move a little to the right or whatever. I'm making it up now because I don't remember anymore. And then he's like, okay, you got the buttons? Each button is a different soda. Wow. So not only were we stealing sodas, I could take requests. And I would sit at the soda machine after basketball practice for a good 10 minutes every other day, just getting everyone free sodas because we could. And you would push the individual buttons depending on what they wanted.
I want to party with you.
But that's a hell of a talent to have in high school.
But it's amazing to have gone from that place in life. Thank God you straightened out from there. I could have been prison.
But, I mean, in high school, being the guy that people knew you were the guy that could do that.
That is a good talent.
And I never got caught for that one.
No?
Nope. Not once.
Can you look up what year Pia Zadora was on the cover of Wee Magazine? Because that was one I remember stealing.
She had those bud nipples.
Slow fade pink nipples.
I remember 82.
those.
I'm going to guess 82 as well.
She had pink buds.
And I told you I have a calendar one of the stolen Wee Magazines.
Yeah.
And it had Howard Stern was in the calendar. And Ozzy, after the bat bite, it was a really weird. I think Howard was like fucking had a mustache back then. I just found it.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it?
It looks like June.
She's not even that. Look at her body's not that great now that you look back.
I guess that's the
82,
one.
yeah. June
All
82.
right. We know our shit.
I remember stealing that one. Fuck.
Can I see the nudies from that magazine?
We was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see Pia's Zadora's nudie pics from that. Oh, man. Okay, do the one on the right. I want to see. Yeah, let me see that.
Oh my God, the body's not that good.
Well, she has kind of a flat ass.
There's something weird going on there.
It's out of proportion, man.
Yeah, her ass is terrible.
She has like a tiny back and a big butt.
Her crack starts way too down on her ass, I think.
She's a little boy ass.
That,
terrible.
Yeah, wow, I remember that being way hotter.
All right, find another one. Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe we're wrong.
Oh, my God, it's horrendous.
God, I remember these magazine covers.
Find another Pia ass. Maybe we're fucking... You can't just go on one.
No.
Oh, there's that one with her in the bathtub all the time. Jesus, enough.
I remember
Let me
that.
see her ass.
Yeah, let's see.
Pia Zadora's ass. Thank you.
Oh, that's actually juicy.
That.
I don't know.
That's not
That's
bad.
black and white. Get a color picture of her
That
ass.
thong is fucking getting gobbled up. I remember that one.
It was all about her face and her lips. Her body is horrendous. Look at that.
There's something weird going on there, right?
Flat feet.
Yeah, wow.
Her feet are flat.
What did she do? Was she an actor? What was she?
Yeah, she was an actress,
She was in some of
a
these,
singer, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's more ass pics?
Not that many.
No?
No, of
I thought
course
she was
not.
constantly showing her ass.
Show her nipples. She had nice big slow fade nips. Fucking love
bet
that.
Now
you-
watch, they're going to be horrible.
Yeah, I bet you those aren't even good anymore.
We sure look through gold-colored lenses, don't we? Gold? What? Rose?
Rose colored.
Yeah.
Of course. What am I talking about? Let's see.
Yeah, she had nice tits.
Not so much.
Maybe not.
This is great. We're destroying our boyhood memories.
I know, she
of
looks like Sean Cassidy.
Pia
How did I want to
Zadora.
fuck her for
I
all
remember
these years?
her, not so much, man. I remember her being the perfect girl back then.
Find
What
a good
happened?
pic. Oh, what's that totally naked one right up top? Over, right there.
I don't think that's real. No, it's
No,
definitely
Now look at that horrible
Damn it.
Photoshop.
Yeah, it's terrible. She didn't shave her pussy.
No, it was a different time, Jimmy. It was a different day. Don't fucking judge.
No, it's not.
What
what's
would you
going
have done
on.
if you were sexually active during the time before shaving, right, Jim?
Yeah.
And because you hate pubic hair. What
Back
did
then
you
I
do?
didn't. Just licked it.
But did you go like, this would be so much? Were you like an innovator? This would be so much better with no hair.
No, I just licked it and was happy to be fucking
You
allowed
did?
to lick it. Yeah, no, I didn't really start caring until I got older and started to dig big lips and shit. But
Yeah.
Then I started to
There
really
was-
care.
There was a transitional period where it was creepy when you saw one bald.
Well, because they went.
Remember?
They went from full-fledged bush
Right.
to the landing strip,
Right.
and then the Hitler mustache,
Right.
which always looked weird, and then just totally shaved.
The landing strip, depending on the angle of the girl, always looked like a lonely place.
It was just kind of sitting there,
way
like
out there, like an island you could kind
Yeah.
of see.
like Tom
From the
Hanks'
shore.
island in fucking.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just this little tuft. Nothing worse than a tuft. It looked great when their legs were together and they were standing up.
Right.
It was
But-
very but then if the legs spread apart and they're on their back,
Right.
It's kind of weird. It's just all right. All the gear.
You're looking up over the top, and it's like there's an island way out there.
Tuft.
Yes.
I don't want a tuft.
Yeah, it just looks silly.
It kind of looks silly.
Yeah.
Depending on
It was
the
like,
position.
yeah, I didn't like that at all. But then the only girls that clean shaved back then
Were the freaks.
sluts.
Yeah, the freakies.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it went mainstream.
Porn stars pretty much started it.
Yeah.
I think if I was a kid and sexually active in my teens and stuff, and a girl I was with took her panties off and had no hair there, I'd have freaked out.
Yeah, of
I'd have
course.
freaked the fuck out.
Of course.
Like, what is this girl
it would have
into?
looked weird because you just got out of the age where was what everybody had was nothing. So like you wanted to see hair back then. But I remember
I
licking a
loved it.
pussy. One of the first times I licked an adult hairy pussy and it just smelled like tinkle.
Oh, horrendous.
But I didn't like it. I was like, "Whoa," it was a fucking rotten matted. But I always kind of hated hair on it.
I just couldn't stand, I didn't mind the hair at all, but then it would get in your throat and you felt like you didn't clean out the artichoke heart good enough of that stuff. Just horrible.
The smell.
What?
Yeah, man.
Nah,
It
that's
was
wonderful.
tough to keep it all clean. The
Come
hair.
on, come
the
on.
matty, sweaty hair.
Come on. You used some Pert
I got a
shampoo and conditioner in one back then? How about Prel?
I got a dumb beard right now, and I have to keep it clean because I could smell it.
Ew.
What?
And that's like
what
old
are you doing?
You smell your beard?
Yeah, it's horrendous.
What's in it?
I don't know, like food from the day, I guess, or whatever.
And morning breath from the
fuck
pillow.
All that shit.
Drool. and
But it
all.
reminds me. It reminds me of the back in the day.
Women aren't
smelling
eating
hairy
and drooling
pussy.
out of their pussies, though. It's
Yeah, but
not all of them, anyway.
They're sweating down there, and
Yeah,
all
they're
sorts of
sweating,
juices are
sitting on the
constantly
it's
flowing.
wonderful.
and
I
matting up.
love a good, subtle female
I do too.
aroma.
I like it more than that. No deodorant. I want her to stink. I really do. I like that if I like somebody.